What's going on, everybody? IFBB Pro Jason Lowe. Welcome back to Uncut Season 2, Episode 6, I believe, with Performance Labs, and you're in for a treat. Actually, I'm in for a treat because we're about to have an epic post-show cheat meal. I've actually stuck to my diet pretty good post-show because we've got the Olympia coming up. I'm not competing in it, obviously, but I am going to be there. Hope to see everyone there. If you see me, definitely stop me and say hi. But this video is just going to be a post-show wrap-up plus my post-show cheat meal. Like I said, I've stuck to the diet pretty good, trying to stay in shape and look tight and lean, but still nice and full post-show at the Olympia. So we're going to have a big cheat meal, though. All right. So I have a few days after this to burn it off before we go out to Vegas. But I can't wait for it to show up. We already ordered it, waiting for it to get here. So while we're waiting, just a little wrap up on how the last few weeks of prep went and how the show went. It was not my best. I had a couple of health issues the last couple weeks, which the doctors thought it was rhabdo. We're not really sure if it was rhabdo. If you don't know what rhabdomyolysis is, it's basically the ruptures of your skeletal muscle cells. All the stuff inside the cell gets dumped into the blood. Your liver and kidney can't filter it fast enough, and it causes all kinds of issues. They did scans, they did blood work. I got blood work 3 times in the past 2 weeks. And everything's healthy. My liver, my kidneys, I contribute that a lot to the supplements I take for my health, including the Phytoactive from PerformX, because that has a lot of good things in it. But everything was healthy, so they're not really sure why it happened, but it can happen to a lot of people that overtrain. So if you're not sleeping good enough to recover, you're not eating enough to recover, and you're pushing your body to extreme measures in your training, whether it's long distance running, wrestling. The doctors say they get a lot of people like that in their marathon runners, wrestlers, stuff like that, CrossFitters, but obviously bodybuilding too. I was pushing myself very, very hard. So the last couple of weeks, I couldn't really train much. I couldn't do really hard cardio. It was mostly steps, outside walking. So it wasn't my best, but I was determined and maybe just stubborn, and I had to finish what I started. So we got on stage, brought the best that we could under the circumstances that we were in. And, I can't let myself give up. If the doctors had told me that my life was in danger, obviously your life is more important, your family is more important, everything like that. But the doctor said I was healthy. They couldn't explain why my ammonia levels and my CK levels had spiked so high, but everything came down back into range, and my blood work and my scans were all healthy. So the doctor gave me the green light. He just said, do everything naturally and do everything as safe as possible. No hard training. So, we made the best out of the circumstances that we were in, but it wasn't my best on stage. So now we're taking some time to kind of recover. I'm only training 3 days a week right now, just to let my body heal and rest so that I can get back to the hard training soon. And I'm feeling really good. So doorbell rings, Broly goes crazy. Let's see what we got. Okay, buddy. Calm down, Broly. How's it going? Oh, buddy. I might have gone too big, but it's going to be amazing. All right. Oh, when you're in prep, sometimes you get a cheat meal, and sometimes it's usually a burger and fries or something like that. My high carb days, I was getting muffins. I was getting sometimes a burger and fries. I was getting plenty of fruit. I was getting candy sometimes. I was making French toast in the morning. But you never get pizza as a cheat meal when you're in a diet. So pizza is usually my go-to after a show, and this is, oh, smells so good. So we're gonna get into this. I got some wings too. Of course, got to pop 4 caps of my Performax Slim to help process all these calories. So, and we got some dessert after this as well. But first things first, if you don't like pineapple on pizza, I just don't even know about you, because pineapple on pizza is phenomenal. So we got half pepperoni and sausage, half ham and pineapple, and I love ham and pineapple. I love pretty much any toppings on a pizza except for anchovies and black olives. Those are the only 2 things I really don't care for on a pizza, that I've tried at least. There's probably some weird things out there. But I'm going to get, you know what? I'm going to start with a couple wings. And yes, Ashley is going to have a couple slices of this. I'm not that much of a pig. This is a 24-inch pizza, by the way. So it's very large. A normal large, I think, is 16 inches. So this is a massive pizza. I wouldn't be surprised if we have a couple slices left over, but I might polish it off. Garlic Parmesan wings. So good. Man. So the plan now that the show is over, obviously things didn't go according to plan at the end there. Also, my coach, phenomenal coach, nothing bad to say about him. He's a very smart, intelligent person. But with all the health complications at the end, we just didn't know what was going on, even though the doctors said I was good to go. I didn't want him to feel responsible for my decision. He wanted me to pull out of the show. So I ended up coaching myself the last couple weeks. And it was I turned myself pro. I coached myself to turn pro. I did my first 2 pro shows before I ever had a coach. So I know what I'm doing, but it's been a while. I turned pro in 2017. I haven't coached myself since then. And I have a lot more muscle than I did back then. It's a very different physique. So it was an experiment, as well as not being able to really train and do much. But now the plan, we're going to let the body rest and recover, focus on health, family, business, everything like that. I'm still going to keep all the content coming out, but we have priorities. Got to focus on health before anything, and family for a little bit. But I'm still going to be training hard as soon as I am recovered and feeling great, which I am feeling great, but I'm still trying to take it easy just to be safe. Still going to be eating plenty of food to grow, and we'll probably aim for either another competition late next year, or might take the entire year of 2025 just to put on some muscle, build, get be healthy, and then aim for something in 2026. The plan's not set. I try not to overthink things right after a show because there's a lot of high emotions. Your brain's all over the place. So it's good to take a week or 2 before you make any rash decisions. I'm going to shut up and eat, though, because I don't want this to get cold, and I am starving. Let's try some of this pizza. Those wings. I love garlic Parmesan wings. Probably my favorite type of wing. What's your favorite? Do you like barbecue? Do you like hot wings? Do you like what else is there? Teriyaki? There's all kinds of stuff, I guess, but garlic parm is my favorite. Pineapple ham. Yeah. This whole thing's going down tonight. So Let's get some of this, one of these pepperoni and sausage as well. And then Ashley and I are going to enjoy this and the wings. And then I'll see you whenever I get dessert. I'll show you what's left of this, and then I'll get the dessert. See how much of this I can put down. So good. We are going through this, mostly me, but Ashley's helping a bit. Broly's helping a bit too. He loves the crust. You want a piece? Up. I don't know what that looks like on camera, but we're definitely over halfway through already. And I'm not full by any means. You gonna come over here? Up. Goofball. All right. Slowing down. This might be my last piece, which just leaves a tiny little square left. But we did a pretty good job, I'd say. So, it's starting to hit now, though, and I want to save room for dessert. So I'm going to polish this last piece off and then get into these delicious-looking brownies. So the plan after this is we're going to go very low carb for the next few days. Today's Friday, by the way. Tomorrow and Sunday are going to be rest days anyways. So I'll definitely be going lower carb and doing some cardio to burn all of this off. And then I'll train on Monday, do a pull day. I'll still keep carbs a bit lower just to burn all this off and get lean so I'm out there for the Olympia, because in Vegas we're going to enjoy some good food. I'm going to stick to the diet probably 80%. You know, we have an Airbnb, so we have a kitchen, but got to go out to dinner a couple times in Vegas. Anyways, polishing this cheat meal off with a couple of brownies. I'm not going to eat this entire thing. Ashley's the sweet tooth in this relationship. I could dust this pizza and be happy, but I like at least a bite or two of something sweet at the end. So I'm going to get these brownies, and I'll see you guys whenever we decide to do a season 3, which if I do end up taking a good long off season, we might do season 3 in the off season where you see me at my best, where I'm actually not looking my best maybe, but at my biggest, my strongest, and enjoying myself. So enjoying the workouts, enjoying the food more. So that'll be a fun one. Like I said, we're going to keep the content coming, whether I end up competing in 2025 or not. But anyways, hope to see everyone out at the Olympia, and I'm going to enjoy my brownies and sign off.